What's up, YouTube? It's your boy X-Man 1991 coming to you back again with another video. But first, here to give you guys my quick halftime report on today's divisional round between my Houston Texans and the defending Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. As you know, like I mentioned, it's been 5 years since the Texans choked that 24-0 lead in the wild card round. The Texans were up 24-0 in the first quarter, and they choked in the last 3 quarters, allowing the Chiefs to beat us 51-31. But that was 5 years ago, and now this is different 5 years later. So the Texans gave up 2 field goals in the first quarter while kicking a field goal. Then they didn't score shit in the second quarter while giving up a touchdown. Halftime? Oh no, they gave up a touchdown in the second quarter while kicking 2 field goals, or kicking a field goal. Chiefs lead 13-6 at halftime. Can the Texans make a comeback in the second half, or will their season will be over? We just have to wait and see. But if the Chiefs win, I'll give them credit. And you know, Mace, as much as I like Mace, you know, the rapper, he's a Chiefs bandwagon. I'm sorry, Mace, you my nigga, but you are a Chiefs bandwagon, bro. You honestly think the Chiefs are going to do a three-peat in the Super Bowl? Just like the Bulls did 2 three-peats in the NBA Finals in the 90s, and the Lakers did a three-peat in the 2000s? Even the Warriors tried to do a three-peat in the 2010s, but they failed to beat the Raptors. Okay, Mace, let's see if the Chiefs will do a three-peat in the Super Bowl, just like the Bulls did a three-peat in the NBA Finals in the 90s and the Lakers in the 2000s. We'll see. I can't wait to hear what Mace had to say about this on Monday on It Is What It Is. We'll see. But good luck to the Chiefs, though. Anyway, before I get into this actual rant, you guys know that next Saturday night, Sailor Moon is going to be joining the original Toonami lineup. Despite that Toonami Rewind is already gone, Sailor Moon is going to be joining the original Toonami lineup, starring next Saturday, January 25th. Yeah, man. Apparently, Cartoon Network does care. Just like they care when they brought back the Toonami Afternoon Block, now they actually care that they want Sailor Moon to join the original Toonami lineup. We already had Dragon Ball Z Kai airing on Toonami before Toonami Rewind existed. Now we got the original Naruto airing on Toonami lineup for the first time since 2014, somewhere around there. And now we got Sailor Moon joining the Toonami lineup. Wow. A lot of people said that Sailor Moon should join the original Toonami lineup. And guess what? Cartoon Network heard our voices, and they're going to add Sailor Moon to the original Toonami lineup. Wow, Cartoon Network, you do care. They do care. I'm so happy they're adding Sailor Moon to the Toonami lineup. We've been predicting for that to happen, and that's exactly what's going to happen. That's why Cartoon Network is opening up a can of whoop ass on MTV, WWE, and Nickelodeon. They're finally listening to the fans and giving them exactly what they want. So starting next Saturday, even though it's going to be already Sunday, January 26th, Sailor Moon is coming to the original Toonami lineup at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. Central. Yes. Thank you, Cartoon Network. Keep up the good work, man. You're definitely destroying MTV, WWE, and Nickelodeon. And the third thing I want to talk about before I get to this topic, I'm going to do a full rant about it on Rumble. I'll leave a link to my Rumble page in the description down below. You know Trump is having his inauguration event on Monday, Martin Luther King Day. And these 4 artists went out sad as fuck. And they're going to be performing at Trump's inauguration events. Carrie Underwood, Snoop Dogg, Kid Rock, and Nelly. I lost all respect for these 4. Matter of fact, I've been lost respect for that motherfucker Kid Rock. Ever since he said he likes underage girls, I lost respect for that son of a bitch. Kid Rock is washed up and he been past his prime. But the other three, on the other hand, Kerry Wood, Snoop, and Nelly, really? Snoop, didn't you just say 9 years ago, fuck the people who supports Trump, and now almost 10 years later, you want to hop on his bandwagon? Damn, the shame. The shame. To the artist that's going to be performing this inauguration event, I'm no longer going to be listening to their music. I'll still celebrate the anniversary of Snoop's albums and Nelly's, but as far as listening to their music, I can't do it no more. I lost all respect for these niggas. They all played a stupid game and they won a stupid prize. Unfreaking believable. I'll make a full rant about it on Rumble later on tonight. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link to my Rumble page in the description down below. But anyway, we're just going to get onto this full rant, this rant right here. Y'all know today has been 30 years since The Parenthood premiered on the WB. A week after the WB first launched, along with the premieres of The Wayans Bros, Muscle, and Unhappily Ever After. This show was about former New York college professor Robert Peterson, along with his wife Jerry, sharing a Manhattan apartment with their 4 children between ages 3 through 15. This show ran for 5 seasons and 90 episodes. From January 18, 1995 to July 25, 1999. The Parenthood, The Wayans Bros, and Unhappily Ever After all have a lot in common. They all premiered the same year, and they all ended the same year. Muscle was the only one that ended 30 years ago after 13 episodes because of low ratings. But the other 3 shows ran from 95 to 99. Man, 30 years of The Parenthood. This show starts the legendary Robert Townsend as Robert Peterson, the late Suzanne Douglas as Jerry Peterson, Kenny Blank as Michael Peterson from seasons 1 through 3, Regine Gomez Preston as Zaria Peterson, Curtis Williams as Nicholas Peterson, Ashley Amari Adams as Cece Peterson. Y'all know Faizy and Love, who played Big Worm in Friday. He played Wendell Wilcox. He was a recurring cast member in season 1, and he was a main cast member in seasons 2 through 4. The Parenthood is one of my favorite sitcoms of the 90s. That gives me an idea for next month. Since next month is Black History Month, since I did a top 10 of my black cartoon characters and black deceased rappers, I'm going to do a top 15 of my best black sitcoms of the 90s in honor of Black History Month. And The Parenthood will be on that list, but I'm not going to tell y'all where I'm going to rank it at. You just got to wait till I do that video. My top 15 black sitcoms of the 90s. But thank you, Robert Townsend, for this amazing sitcom. This sitcom does not get no recognition at all. And it definitely needs recognition. Happy 30 years to The Parenthood. Now let's talk about this album. January 18, 2005, The Game released his debut album, The Documentary, under Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment, 50 Cent's G-Unit Records, and Jimmy Iovine's Interscope Records. Of course, this album hit number 1 on the Billboard 200 and number 1 on the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart and was certified double platinum. This will be The Game's only album under Aftermath Entertainment and G-Unit Records. Due to his beef with 50, He left Aftermath and signed with Geffen Records. This album has 6 singles: Higher, Hate It or Love It, How We Do, West Side Story, Put You on the Game, West Side Story, Dreams, Hate It or Love It, Higher, How We Do, and Put You on the Game. Guest appearances from, of course, 50 Cent, Eminem, Nate Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Busta Rhymes, Marsha Ambrosius, and Tony Yayo, and Faith Evans. We had a lot of great producers on this album, such as Scott Storch, of course, and Havoc of Mobb Deep. Havoc produced the song featuring Faith Evans, Don't Need Your Love. I'm going to leave it up to y'all. The question is this album a classic looking back on it 20 years later? Even though hip hop was going down the shithole in 2005, this is definitely one of the best albums of that year. But is a classic looking back on it 20 years later? I'm going to leave it up to y'all. That's going to wrap up my rant celebrating 30 years of The Parenthood premiering on the WB and 20 years of The Game, the documentary. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for my next anniversary rant. And I'll catch you tomorrow remembering Lamont Bentley and recapping today's divisional round between the Texans and the Chiefs. Happy 30th anniversary to The Parenthood and happy 20th anniversary to The Game, the documentary. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.